What's going on, beautiful people? It's your boy, Mr. Meyer, with the fire, here to share ideas and take our collective vibration of higher. Before we go any further, we charge and consecrate this road opener incense with the energies of Jupiter and Aries to bring expansion, positive growth, confidence, and meaning into our individual lives for the best and highest good of all, so mote it be. And there's that fire. Today's video is sponsored by Mahalakshmi, the gorgeous goddess of opportunity and abundance. Thank you so much for giving us unlimited opportunities to serve the world and apply our effort for the greatest good of all. It's a beautiful day. I'm not sure when you're seeing this, but I'm here on a Thursday to tell you about the astrology of Pisces season. It's February 23rd, and we are slowly approaching March. So before we go any further, shout out to the Pisces. Thank you so much for celebrating your life, embodying your divine will through the mutable water stars. What is Pisces? Pisces is literally the last sign of the zodiac. So this contains a little bit of the energy of every sign prior. This is the universal sign. The name of the game for this month is called Use Your Imagination. Dream. Dream big. Dream bigger. Increase your ambitions. Jupiter is the ruling planet of Pisces and also the ruler of Sagittarius. And like the archer, if you have no target, you will not shoot any arrows. And that's important to keep in mind. If you lack the motivation, increase your ambitions, and then you'll be excited to get up and go. As we do this video, I'm gonna be giving some offerings to the beautiful goddess. So venerate spirit and your ancestors so they can venerate you. Thanking the goddess for the infinite abundance and the prosperity. So what's really beautiful about Pisces season is that you are the universe, and you better not forget who you are. So as we have the sun going through this constellation from Earth's point of view, this is going to mean that we're a little bit deeper in the water. Life is a little bit more fantastic and mesmerizing. You do well to protect your enthusiasm, protect your optimism. Faith is a superpower, let me tell you. And in no way am I saying this to be religious or dogmatic, but essentially what faith is on a base level is your belief that the world and the universe is good, that everything is working out for your best and highest good. If you really think about it, everything is energy. Like your energy and I'm energy and everything in the known and unknown universe is energy. That means on some level of reality, it's the same thing. It's one organism. That's literally what the universe is. If you want to get etymological about it, the universe means one song, one sound, one reverberation, one echo. There's many layers of frequency, many facets of the diamond to look at. And that's pretty beautiful. Just understand that nothing can hurt you. Yes, pain is objectively real, but from the soul's perspective, from the universe's perspective, everything is happening for your best and highest good. This universe is a divine intelligence, and it's conspiring for your success. Let me tell you guys a secret. And feel free to share the secret with everybody else. We don't manifest what we want. We don't even manifest what we think we deserve. What we really manifest as people on earth is what we assume to be true. And I'm talking about the law of assumption. Beliefs filter your reality, and then you start experiencing things through your belief system. Your experiences might be a split image of the things you believe, or they might have to pass through that filter for you to interpolate that information. So it's very important that you get familiar with what you assume about yourself, what you assume about others, and what you assume about the world, because the world is your mirror. And this is trying to show you on the deepest and unconscious level what frequency you vibrate on and what your paradigms are structured out of. And speaking of Pisces, this year is special, 2023, because Saturn is moving out of Aquarius into the sign of Pisces. And as Saturn moves out of Aquarius, Pluto moves into Aquarius. So we're going through cosmic shifts on the highest level. And to me, this feels like a battleship switching directions. And that's a slow process. It can be somewhat tedious, but at the same time, we're about to start treading that water, guys. It is going to get really exciting. Freedom is the name of the game. The Saturn Pisces transit, which we will be seeing for the next 3 years, really talks about building your dreams and making sure that the responsibilities that you take in your life are reflections of your higher truth. A lot of people have Saturn and Pisces in their chart, and they're going to be going through the Saturn return. And what you'll notice about these people is they have ultimate empathy. They understand on a deep level that they are literally the universe. These people with Saturn and Pisces can be some of the most selfless, loving, empathic, caring, self-sacrificing people that there is. Reminding you, Saturn really loves Libra. That's its favorite place to be. So we need balance in all realms in reality. Knowing that you are the universe, your energy affects literally everything. The love you have for the world is the love you have for yourself. And the love you have for yourself is the love that you have for the world. So you need to do right by your own self and your own understanding. Sometimes the challenge with Saturn Pisces people, or just the transit itself, means that we can be a little too self-sacrificing. We can give too much of ourself and too much of our energy and make sacrifices that are truly unnecessary. We can make a martyr of ourselves and play the damn fool. And that's not going to be good or healthy for anybody involved. Yeah, burn, burn, burn. Let this all burn. Saturn correlates to our restrictions, and we may be experiencing restrictions in these areas, but at the same time, you may need to be putting your own boundaries up in the same energy. So make sure that you put appropriate limits on compassion, empathy, and conscience, but at the same time, make sure that you aren't underutilizing these same energies. The world is your mirror, and you are the world. So you better take care of yourself and those around you and create ideals that are not entirely self-serving, that are bigger than just yourself, and your life can be automatically fulfilling through your interaction with the world. I speak from the personal bias of a Virgo rising, but I don't know a damn thing in this world that feels better than helping other people. So we can all experience this pretty soon. So let's break down the rest of the transits that we're experiencing through this Pisces season. We have Mercury, which governs our mental life and our thoughts, going through the sign of Aquarius, and it's going to end up going into Pisces as well. Mercury in Aquarius is actually a beautiful place to be because, simply put, this is the scientific method. This is Mercury working to its highest potential with the air element, us thinking linear, logically, even deductively, so that we can build a real life or interact with the world in a way that's mutually beneficial. What you'll notice about Mercury in Aquarius, people, and this transit is that all information has to be related to everybody, or else it will get selectively disqualified and filtered out of your observation. So when Mercury makes its way into Pisces, this is going to be deep thoughts, transcendental thoughts. And this is a little bit more of a challenging place for Mercury because Mercury goes off the charts. It gets a little bit more abstract and a little bit harder to understand, thinking in pictures and symbols and images. And they don't have to make sense on a linear left brain level, which is pretty cool, mesmerizing, and fantastic. But at the same time, you may need to pay attention to your communication and make sure that you add some form of objectivity so other people can build your vision inside of their own mind as you communicate it, okay? And on another note, Venus started in Pisces at the beginning of Pisces season, and now it's in Aries a couple of days later. And Venus governs our value system, what we love, how we relate, and how we indulge into things. And Venus in Pisces is unconditional love, the exaltation of Venus, and now we're kind of near the detriment. Venus in Aries is self-love, and that's a beautiful thing. And this should be a priority in all of our lives, but there's a conflict of interest, a paradox, a contradictory urge. And this is the fact that Venus itself deals with relating, compromising. And Aries is all about me, me, me. I am, and it's time for me to shine. So you might be feeling yourself, you might be glowing, and you might be ready to take action and show the world who you are. And that's really a beautiful thing. But when it comes to your relationships, make sure that your selfishness doesn't play a detriment to your partnerships. A relationship is built off of compromise. There are things we surrender to a relationship, but then there are things that we gain from the relationship. So it's really important in partnerships that we clarify our ideals, our values, and that we can share similar interests with people. If you can align on a mission, values, and interests, you will probably grow together with this person, and there's not going to be a problem. On March 17th, Venus is going into Taurus, and this is back home. This is going to be a more grounded, beautiful way of loving. Intrinsic value is going to be the key. Looking at the finer things in life and appreciating and indulging in things that have substance, value, and nourishment. This will add a little bit more objectivity to the way that we're relating at the end of the month of Pisces, which is pretty beautiful. Mars is still in the sign of Gemini. It's taken its time. This post shadow is a long drag of the feet, man. As you may know, Mars governs our energy, it governs our intentions and our willpower. And Gemini is the mind. So this adds intensity to the mind, inflammation to the nerves, excitement. Maybe distractions come with this. So pay attention to what you're paying attention to, and then remove. Remove interference from your environment. That's the secret when it comes to Mars in transit, is that Mars is what we're supposed to be cutting out of our life in some way, shape, or form, or what we're supposed to focus our intentions on. So focus on building a beautiful mind, building a safe mind, and decluttering your immediate environment. Focus on taking the trash out, cleaning your room, making sure that your environment is not needlessly restricted, because all is mind. As above, so below. When you remove interference from your life, you will remove interference from the mind. And that's a beautiful thing. Jupiter is going through the sign of Aries. At the end of the month, we're going to be about halfway done with Jupiter in Aries. And what this means is growing through the self, feeling the urge, the impulse to take action, to trust yourself, massive action, to be deliberate and intentional with everything in the realm of your control. Chiron here in Aries in the conjunction also says that trusting yourself will lend you to a deeper level of your spiritual journey. And that's a beautiful thing. On the 8th of March, Saturn is going to be making its way into Pisces. And this is the change we've all been waiting for. This is going to look like more freedom for our individual lives and our individual rights. And this is going to look like a whole new chapter of building the imagination, building our dreams, building meaningful sacrifices for 2.5 years. Get excited, stay optimistic, and make sure that you understand the value of sacrifice and that you don't end up martyring yourself for your cause in a way that's not beneficial. Try to help people that are willing to help themselves, so your energy and investments aren't wasted on people that are enjoying the consolation prize of their circumstance. Be careful, man, because the world doesn't need you to put all the pressure of the world on your back. That's not fair for you, and it's not fair for the world. You guys will be seeing more astrology breakdowns from me pretty soon. Consistency is the name of the game. We have the full moon in Virgo coming up on the 7th. The day before Saturn goes into Pisces, we're having the full moon in Virgo, which is going to look like the culmination of the cycle of the new moon in Pisces, which really means paying attention to the seeds your imagination has grown. See how your fruit tastes. If your fruit is sour, maybe you can plant lovingly next time, or in a better, more nutrient-rich soil. If you're enjoying the fruits of your labor, this is going to say double down on those strengths. But until we hit this full moon in Virgo, I would strongly suggest again, especially through Mars in Pisces, to declutter your environment, remove interference, systematically organize your life so you can pursue those dreams. Some of us feel like a failure because we have huge dreams, and the distance between where we are right now and where we want to be is so big, it crushes us. And you don't have to feel like a failure. All you need to do is ask yourself, what can I do today that demonstrates my faith in my future? And when you do that, you take that one step, the universe will take the other step. And then you take a step. And then we're stepping. And then, oh my goodness, you look back 3 months from now and you're really close, or you're already there, or you needed new goals because you already hit them. So stay excited, stay optimistic. Let me know how you guys are feeling about these transits. Are you excited for Saturn and Pisces? What are you trying to will into existence? What are you building with your dreams? Let me know in the comments. Make sure you hit that like button, tap in with your boy, and I will see you guys pretty soon, okay? Blessed be.